What's up, guys? Hey, Brad, what's up? Who is that? Who is what? 11 Charlie RC, what's up? RC Basher boy. JP Slayer Racing, what's up, guys? I gotta work on this TRX4 Sport. I got one of these servos, the 20-kilogram ones. I'm gonna put that in here. Made up a glitch buster for that also. And I'm gonna take out, I took out already this this Traxxas radio. I just don't like it because I need endpoints on it for the adjustment of the steering, and this don't have nothing. It's a plain Jane. Ozboy81, hey, what's happening? Your Gen 7 looks good with those axles. Well, anyway, I took this out because it just has no adjustments on it. It's kind of plain. So what I'm going to do, guys, I ordered this. I used to have this Fly Sky GT3B when it first came out. It was years ago, and it had a couple glitches with it. I'm hoping now they fix the bugs because it's been so many years. But anyway, I got this one here. It holds 10 models. It was like $32 shipped. So I figured I'd put this in here so I could get all the nice adjustments. Osborne says, I like it a lot. Yeah, I think it might work better than the Gen 8 with the Gen 7 with the portal axles. Particle Man's in the house. Hello. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Well, anyway, you guys seen this little beauty in action? This little thing works nice. I did a modification on it already. I'm going to have a video. But the tires on it, they're really soft and grippy. They'd probably be nice on the Doomsday I got for hop-up tires. La Sombra's in the house. Hello. Hey, Dad RC. What's up, guys? But anyway, if any of you guys are looking for a good little crawler for like, I think it was like $149. This thing, I went on that ice. It was literally ice. I couldn't believe it even could go up some of the stuff it went up. It's like a little spider. It works good. It's not that small. You could see the wheelbase on it compared to the TRX4. It's a 1/18 scale, but it's really like a 1/12 scale wheelbase. Hey, Omar, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, Ford fan. Hi, Hachi Mishima. I hope I said that right. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. Hit that thumb up. Anyhow, this little ECX is a nice little crawler. It comes with a light bar and everything. So I'm going to have a video tomorrow how to make this work better. Before I get to work on this one here, you guys know I put one of these 20-kilogram red servos in the Gen 8 here. But this was a special one. It's not the normal 180 degree. It's a 270 degree, so that gave it much more steering. So if you want to hook yours up, you have to make sure you get the 270 degree servo, not the standard 180, because that way you could dial out the dual rate on the steering and make it turn as much as you want. So that's good. I got to try this out now. He's got a Sport. Shen, Particle Man's asking, Shen, do you have the TRX Bronco? No, this is the Sport version. I don't have my body here. Like I was saying, it comes with this radio, and I don't really like it. There's no adjustments on it, but what is this? The steering trim, and that's all it has. So I got this Fly Sky here. And this one has a 10 model memory, and it has like EPA endpoint adjustments, and that's what I want because I'm going to put this servo and it's probably going to turn a little sharper and stuff, so I want to adjust the throw and everything. So I got everything messed up in the front here. I got to get this stuff out. I'll show you the radio. Take it out of the box here. This was only $32 shipped. I was like, so I said, what the hell, I'll give it a try. Because I had this one original when it first came out, but that was a long, long time ago. Give you instructions. Here's the radio. It's pretty cool looking. Has the screen and a turn. I had the batteries in it. It's pretty good. This is like an old model. It has 8 AAs, but I'm going to do the LiPo mod. You put a little 2000 milliamp or 1000 milliamp LiPo in here, and it'll make it light. But I'm going to put this beauty in here. And they give you a receiver with it. Tamaya Legends is in the house. What's up? Particle Man says it looks, yeah, for $32 shipped, 10 model memory. I said, what the hell? Might as well put it in here. This is a 3-channel, and it has 10 model memory. It's pretty good. It feels all right. Like I said, if this was an old model and they still make it, I had the original one. It has 8 AAs in here, but you could do a LiPo mod and just put like a 1000 milliamp LiPo in there, or like a 1500 or 2200, and it gets light. JP Slayer Racing says he has it. That's cool. I have Fly Sky in a lot of my cars. I actually got the Fly Sky module, and I made it to fit in my KO Propo, and I have every one of my Tamayas on the one radio with that, and I didn't have any problems with the Fly Sky. It works actually good. Okay, Basher Boy, talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. Lasombra, for 3D printed parts for the TRX4 Barrage and the Gen 7, Gen 8 PME. Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to put this in here now. I actually have a Beck, but I'm not going to put that in at first. I made one of these glitch busters here to help it out a little bit, because the Beck's kind of big. It don't fit in this case. That's what stinks about it. You'd have to put it on the outside. So I'm going to try it without it first. So here's the servo I'm going to be using. Take care. Thanks for stopping in, Osboy81. I'm going to use the stock servo horn because they give you aluminum ones, but they're a little bit longer, and I don't want to throw off the geometry on this. I'm just checking this out right here real quick. That's how it would go in. All right, I guess I got to hook the radio in. The receivers are pretty nice on these. They got a shorter antenna than the Traxxas, and they're pretty small. ABW7723 is here. Thanks for stopping in. So I got to get my battery here. I'm just going to use this little one here just for testing purposes. Yeah, Omar, I want to use the stock servo horn only because these ones they give you here, in the kit with these servos, the hole in it is out further than the original, and when you do that, and if you use this one, it'll make the angle of the steering rod pushed out more, and it kind of ain't the best thing to do for the steering geometry. I'd rather have one exactly the same length. Actually, what happened is, let me show you real quick, guys. This is my Gen 8 servo. And what happened to this Gen 8 servo, if you could see it, see the play left and right? See that play it has left and right? This is the brand new servo from the Gen 8. And I'll tell you why this happens to this Gen 8. You remember a lot of guys complaining about the Gen 8, when you push it down, it goes crooked and the steering moves? Well, what happens with this is when you're driving over a whole bunch of rocks and it's twisting, it pushes the steering rod against the servo. A lot pressure goes from the steering because this has the bumps there. So I went pretty far at mine, and I seen other guys complaining about the servo getting loose and playing it. It's from the way they have this set up with the steering way off to the forward position with the angled rod away from the other rods. It causes the bump steer and the funny shift to the side. And what that ends up doing is when you're riding, boom, 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 it smashes the steering rod, pressurizes into the servo all the time. And that makes your gears get loose in the servo. That's what I think I found out with this one after using it. It got loose. Because my Gen 7 here has the same servo and it's been used much more. It doesn't have that problem and it's tight like new still. So I put this new servo in here, so if after a while this one gets loose, then I'll know for sure. But I'm thinking that's what happened to it because the way this is designed, it pushes force from the steering rod into the servo when the suspension moves. ABW's asking, like to know how radio does for you. Been looking at them on eBay. I use Fly Sky all the time, but with I have a module in my KO Propos. But even the radios they give you, like with these Gen 8s and stuff, it's Fly Sky. They usually work good. I have a few other single 2 channels. They work great. I never had any problems. I know the new Fly Skies, they have that new radio. It looks really good looking, that top of the line model they got. Lasamber says his wife just got done with a surgery and is recovering. Said give her a shout out. Lisette, that is his wife. Hope you get better. Yeah, this is a 20 kilogram. Where'd I put it now? Oh, it's in the truck. Exomatic, this is a 20 kilogram, but this is, I bought, look, I said the hell with it. I bought a pack of 4 of them. But these are the 180-degree ones. The one I put in this Gen 8 was a 270-degree, so it turns more throw. So that's why I got it for this one. Steve OD's in the house. What's up? Hit that thumbs up for me, brother. Eleven Charlie RC is asking if the servo is waterproof. When I bought them, it says waterproof, and a lot of guys say they are. I've seen guys go in water with them, so they have. I could see around the aluminum they got a rubber grommet seal, so I guess they're waterproof. And I seen when they showed a picture with the top off, you could see a rubber like seal over the spline coming out. So I guess they are sealed. They sell them as waterproof. Yeah, it came with a receiver. Came with the receiver and everything. So it's good. I think if you look on eBay, you could see them. They're like $32 free shipping. Yeah, I got the 4-pack. I said I might put one in the temper here, this little guy. After I tested a few more times, I probably might put one on this beauty. But I don't like this radio. That's why I got to take it out. There's no adjustments on it with this TRX4. It's just like a steering trim. Let's try the radio hat. No, the ABW, the Traxxas radio is like stupid. It has one set button and it's like crazy. And put it this way, these radios to me are throw it in the garbage. Maybe good 2.4, but there's no adjustments on it. And when you have to adjust them, you have to go through colored blinking lights how many times. It's crazy. Oh no, I don't know. They sell these, Omar, as waterproof. When I got it, I seen the diagram and they take it apart. They have the same seals as the blue one on it, so I don't know what they're talking about. What's the difference? Unless they just spray the boards in the blue one with something, maybe. But that you could easily do. You could take it apart, spray the boards with like Corrosion X, and it'll be fine. Yeah, Steve, this is like the cheapest model I guess they got, so it's kind of stinky. Yeah, I think they're the same. They may just spray the boards in them, Omar, but like I said, if you take that apart, you could real quickly put on like a Corrosion X, or I have that conformal lacquer you could put on the board. RC Drones in the house. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. Anyhow, I'm going to try to start getting to working on this thing here. I already named it on the thing. It give you you got a number, and you got 3 letters you could put for an abbreviation, like I put the TRX. One problem I see with this servo in here, it's going to be a tight fit, I think, because you could see the Traxxas one, they used a long lead on it. And these guys here, you can see the difference. I hope I could get it to fit in the box. and reach it. I got like another 2 inches on this Traxxas servo here, so I hope I could get this to route into that box there. Filthy Co-RC's in the house. Omar's like, yeah, I don't know why they put a 0. I think that's supposed to be number 10 because it starts out 1, then it goes 9, then 0, or I guess 0, 1, who the hell knows. Yeah, I'm going to see, Steve, if I have to get one, I'll just put it in like this to try it out, then I'll get an extension. I probably have one somewhere here, but I got to look through the millions of, you know how it is, piles of crap all over, and you don't know where it is. So I'll just try it like this first because I don't think it is going to fit. I'll just get it working. Let me see. It might go in there, though. Let me see. Yeah. I think I need the extension there. Eh, maybe I could get it in. Wait a minute. It's close. It might work. I think I could get it to work. I hopefully think it could go in there. It's going to be super tight. I think I need the extension, guys, on it. Oh, I'll just put it in and test it out. I could always get the extension later. Oh, it's like if I had like probably I might be able to do it. Let me try. If I move this one over. It's a tight fit. There'll be hardly anything left. We'll see. It's a tight one. First, I want to check out if everything's working here. Where's my? There it is. Already got it in my battery. All right, radio's on. Let me hold this up just in case. See if it's working. Oh yeah, it's working. Let me check the steering if it's the right direction real quick before I do anything. All right, everything seems to be working. I don't know if I'll be able to reach this wire. You can see it, guys. It's like real tight. I'm not sure if I could get it in there. I may have to get, like Steve O.D. said, a little extension. And then I'm also going to put a glitch buster in there. Racing's not a crime, it's a life. He's in the house. What's up? Thanks. Hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So it looks like everything's working here. I just got to see if I can fit this receiver box together because, like I said, it's really tight. Also, I got to put that glitch buster in here also, so that's going to be even a little bit more tighter in here. I don't think I have to stick tape this down. They used stick tape in it, but I don't think I need to. Damn, I think it's a little short. That stinks. I think it might just be a hair too short. Yeah, I know Steve said about the about the extension, but I'm just, you know me, I'm gonna try it first. I think I could get it. It's a tight one, but I got it. It'll work. I got it to fit, guys. Thank God. Now I just got to put the antenna through. I got to put this antenna through, and then the what's up, Steve? Bassmaster Flex is in the house. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. I'm just trying to put a new radio system and a servo into my TRX 4 Sport. There you go. I think I got it. This will work. I hate this little blue seal, the O-ring, and he put in these Traxxas. Now I gotta put this glitch buster I made in there on the receiver also. I hope I can fit this glitch buster in here. There she is. Glitch buster's in the house. Yeah, it looks like it fits in. It's a tight fit, but I got it. Did you see it? It's all, the wire's not really long, but now I just got to put this cap back on. I'm going to put a little bit of a grease. They say to put some grease on this when you put it in there, so I'm going to just put some of that grease on there. Oh, nice. Right under my Gen 8. Where I know I had a napkin somewhere here. All right. This should be good to go. Where's my tools? This one. I don't know where I put my wrench here. Sniff the J's. I can't sniff it tonight. It's on the other side of the camera over there. I'd have to walk over there and get it. Did you guys see I improved my plank that I climb up? Did you see on my, where is it? The home page, you click the community tab. I put a towel around the test plank, so now they should grip like glue to go up it. Is this what the cool kids do? Yeah, they sniff that J's. Where the heck is my wrench? I lost my wrench. Oh well, I'll have to use this cheap thing. We're just screwing together this little box here now. Adventure Time RC's in the house. What's up? Steve's gonna have to order some big bottles of the J's. He's probably finished drinking his already. Jay's concentrate, just add water. It's like you remember that stuff that when you were little, that Tang, that juice stuff, that Tang stuff, the orange, and you put the water in it. Stay in there. All right. Now I got this on. I just got to put this seal part with the foam on there, but I want to grease. Try to grease under these wires first, like they say. A little bit of the grease. Just a little bit of the grease. It's actually nice, Steve-O. I could read it better from further away. Everybody use large caps. A little bit of the grease. All right, she's working. I'm going to turn this around so I can see it better. I got her working. I think I could get all these wires through like a mad scientist that I am. Alrighty. How's this sucker go? Like this? Woohoo! Look at that. Fit like a beauty. A little tight. Not really. It's good. So what do you guys think of this new Temper 2 thing? When you seen the video, I was shocked. I couldn't believe how good that worked on that ice. I'm not going to lie, I think this little thing here will outcrawl any of these. That's how good it worked. All right, so now I have inside here the glitch buster. Everything's buttoned up. One more screw. And then I should be able to do the servo. And then make the adjustments on the new radio here. You guys with the Traxxas trucks, you guys ever get water inside these little boxes? So I don't have no Trax. This is my only Traxxas. I got rid of them all. I used to have Stampedes and stuff back in the day. And the Bandit. And a couple of them had these waterproof boxes, the newer ones I got. But this is the only Traxxas I got now, guys. And I was just wondering if any of you guys with them ever get water inside here. Adventure Time RC says he's getting his Temper too. You're going to like it. I like this a lot. Buy it, break it, fix it's here. What's up? Thanks for stopping in. I can drive anything is in the house. This is funny though. It's not, it says 1/18 scale, but it's actually the size of a 1/12, like the normal Barrage and Doomsday. I have it there if you want me to get it. The wheelbase on the Doomsday is like this long. It's like a little bit longer. So this is real big for its scale. Like a normal 1/18 scale would be like way smaller. That's why I like it. Jerry's in the house. Is there any problem with the servo being so far forward? Does it get in the way of the rocks or anything that you're climbing? Are you talking about the Gen 8 or this one here? This one, I don't think it's that far. It works pretty good. You could get an aluminum servo horn. That should make it, you wouldn't be able to break it. But the wheels come out further and it goes up. But it works really good. I'm just going to do a modification on it. I did it already and filmed it. It'll be up tomorrow, the video on this, the modification I did. So check that out. So any of you guys have Traxxas? Did you ever get water inside your boxes like this? This thing, look at it, it's freaking a beauty, I'm telling you. This is nice because it has the Doomsday, the Barrage, the ECX. This has the same axles on it. So it's real nice. It has all the metal gears and stuff. It's like a spider. It works real good. I got to get it out on some rocks, like, because it was ice, but the ice, I was surprised. The tires they give you on this are really soft and grippy. They're nice. They're really good. So if you're looking for a budget crawler thing just to get out and go on the trails or anything, this is nice for the price. And if you get it at Larry's and you mention Shen RC and Steve OD from the 313, you'll get a super discount. Let me see. I didn't take those. Oh, Exomatic. I didn't take those off yet. I got to put the Made in the USA stickers on it. Yeah, I don't know about these boxes. They look pretty good, but I never, like I said, I don't have none. So, all right, the radio's in. Let me check if the ESC's working right. Yep, the ESC's working right. Now I just got to do the servo here. This thing lights up, and it has all this stuff on it. I don't know if I hold it the right way, if you could see it. And you turn this knob, this knob here, and it goes through everything, you see. I'm not familiar with how it works, though, so I'm kind of new learning it. But it has direction, expo, it has ABS, endpoint adjustments, and it has the reversing and stuff like that. That's why I like it, because you get more adjustability than with the stock radio. All right, the trim's on 0, so that's good for the channel 1. Now I just got to straighten out the servo and see. I think it's already straight. Yeah. All right, so now what I got to do is screw this servo in last up. I got to screw the servo horn on, but I want to get my, where the heck did I put it? I use this Tamiya anaerobic gel thread lock, like on stuff, because it's a little easier to come off than the blue stuff you use, the normal blue. This Tamiya stuff's good. Tang is the drink of NASA. All right, so I just gotta, I'm gonna take this off. Hopefully I could, all right, I could still get it off. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna use this little piece of metal, and I just get a little bit of this Tamiya gel thread lock, and I'm just gonna put a little bit down in the hole and wiggle it around so it coats the inner thread, so when you thread in the screw. Just like this, you just put it inside there, wiggle it around, just like that. And then you could put a little hair on the screw also, but I think you don't need it when you do that. Put this back in place, just like that. Put my servo horn back on, except for I put the servo in backwards. I got to put it in like this. There you go. I got to put this servo horn back on. I can drive anything, says use the red stuff. Yeah, the red stuff from Tamiya is great because it doesn't hold as good as the blue stuff. Like if you don't want something, like if you need something really held good, you could use the normal blue locking stuff. But on normal like screws with the nuts on them and stuff, you could use the red stuff and you could get it off easier. That's why I like using that. Let me see if I can get this now. Steve, you're going any main hobbies website to see the new silicone graphene. I didn't see them, Brad. I heard of graphene batteries, but I don't know about the silicone. You know, I too like the sticking. All coat the interior with the red gel, Omar. Use red gel. I know I got this on without taking stuff off, so I hope I could get it in there. Shen, what are your top fix or 110? Heath Hachi Mishima. Hope I got that right. He's asking, what are your top picks for 110 crawlers? I don't know. I think I like the Traxxas Trx 4 for the best, for the money, for like if you get the sport version. Particle Man's asking, don't you need heat red top, a little bit of red Loctite to break it? Yeah, you're not supposed to use the red. That's permanent. The blue is what you're supposed to be using. That's it. Now I just gotta, whoa, break my new radio. Now I just gotta screw in the servo with these big flat button head top screws. And then this little grub screw for my fancy antenna. Scottzilla's in the house. What's up? Putting a new servo in the radio in this Redcat. I mean, not the Redcat, the TRX4 here. Let me put my antenna in. I don't even think you need this, but where's that grub screw? You know you're getting old when you go like this, when you're putting in a grub screw. Servo screws, the 4 servo screws now. Let's hold this sucker in. This servo should be a lot better than the stock one was. I'll probably need glass in a few years. Omar, I don't know why you keep busting that granite 4x4, them steering knuckle things or whatever you're breaking. That must be a weak point. I wonder if RPM will ever make them. It's still cold by you though, isn't it? It's probably due to the cold too. Jake S is asking, what is up next for the upgrade for the Gen 8? The Gen 8, I just upgraded my servo to a 270-degree one. I tweaked the steering, and it turns much sharper now. That was the last thing I did to it, and I'll tell you the truth, that was really the only thing I didn't like, was to get a little more steering out of it. The flat skid and all that. The body, how I did the Velcro and glued it on. I think right now I have it set how I think I'm going to like it. Everything on it's working like a champ now. It's really good. That flat skid plate makes it work much better. And now with the steering a little more, that's going to be awesome. May have been bad. I didn't break mine, but like I said, mine is way slower. Mine only has that stock 550 motor in it. So I'm pretty sure the brushless, I could tell when you're running it, that thing's way faster. It probably puts a lot of more strain on it when you jump it. And I don't jump mine that like crazy like you jumped yours. But I don't know. I still think that Rustler 4x4 is tougher. I've seen what you did to it. I don't know. I think it's a stronger truck. Or they just have that weak point maybe in the front. They could do something and make a better part. But I don't know if RPM could make some stuff. It would be nice. I just saw that upgrade. It made a huge difference. Jake S says he just saw the upgrade. It made a huge difference. Are you talking about the steering? You got to get the certain one I linked because these ones I bought here are only 180 degrees. The one I put in the Gen 8 is a 270 degrees. So the servo horn goes more left and right, gives you more throw. And you actually got to dial out the steering a little bit because you can't put it on full because it'll be too much. All right, servo's in. Let's see if it's working. I got the servo in, guys. I like talks with Omar. Filthy Co's saying they changed the competence, the way the plastic is made. Maybe they made it a little brittler. This is working perfect. Look at this, guys. I could probably dial the steering out. This thing turns really sharp. Oh, oh, I hit the trigger. Well, there you go. I got it to work. What a beauty. I just need one little tie wrap. Actually, I could probably use, where the heck did I put that thing? I'll find it later. I need one little tie wrap for the wire. Oh, I could use this thing, one of them metal twisties. That's it. Worked like a champ. It's all put together nice now. And I got the powerful servo, the glitch buster. Awesome. Steve, Brad's asking Steve, are you getting the new comic on? I'm probably going to get it. I like it. Yeah, I got the first one ever made, the brushed version. It might be different. The plastic might be more flexible on it. Yeah, it's working good. Take a look at the power. I'll push this down all the way. It could, with the stock servo, it'd be like dead. This is working awesome. It's turning full. Perfect. Now I got some nice adjustments on this radio. I could dial stuff in and out, expo endpoints, left and right steering endpoints. I could add 9 more cars now to this one and get the Fly Sky receivers. So it's $32. I guess it was worth it. That was shipped too. I wonder if they're using the same plastic like on these, because these are like the Horizon cars. And I know the plastic on these axles and stuff is kind of fibery feeling, like hard. Bob Argyle, that's how you say your name. What is the fastest car you have owned? I don't know, probably like 60 something miles an hour maybe. I don't go too fast. Jake S says he has the same radio. When did you get yours? Did you recently buy it? Because this radio, I bought it when it first came out. I don't know how many years ago. I'm saying maybe 7 years ago, maybe. and it had like a couple glitches in the program. I'm hoping now that it's this old and new, so they fix the glitches. Practical Man says he has a 55-mile-an-hour truck. I think the fastest one I have is my the Arma Raider, the XL, or the big one, the buggy, 2-wheel drive. That thing's crazy. I tried it on 3S. You can't even keep the front down. It's like, even when you're going like 30 miles an hour, if you give it a little too fast, it just pulls it up. Yeah, Adventure Time has the orange one. That's the next year's model they made. It's a little lighter with less batteries and stuff. But I'm going to put a LiPo in here, a 3S LiPo, to make it lighter, because this uses 8 AAs right now. Old man Steve. Bob's asking what's the best one I have. I don't know. I have right now, I got like probably 60 something, almost 70 RC land cars. There's so many, I don't know which one's the best. I like them all. I even have fun with those little cheap Fei little truck things. Jake S says works good now. The receivers seem to go back. It's funny, I have receivers from many, many years ago. Mine didn't go bad. I've been spraying them with Corrosion X inside. So maybe the moisture could get to them. Every one of mine I blast with that Corrosion X spray so you could go underwater. All my receivers, I never had one break yet. JP Slayer Racing, did you try reverse yet? Working. These tires on here, a lot of guys, when I first got the Gen 8, they were like a rock. Even I don't know where I got the extra one that they give you. It's hard as a rock still, but let me move this over here. Look at the tires on this. You can see they're like jelly now. They got really soft. They're like flat soft now. They're kind of almost too soft. And that I went for miles in the mountains, so I've been telling the guys, the more you use them, the softer they get. Even in the cold, they stay soft. Whereas when you first get them, they may have some kind of moisture in them that they get like a rock. So this radio and everything went in nice. I'm happy. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I should give this one away as a giveaway. It's brand new. Every time I have a giveaway, no one ever, I do it, they always have more problems than it is worth doing. So that's why I really don't do that stuff that much. How do all of you afford, old man, your RCs? What? Do you take any apart? I don't know what you're talking about. The RC cars? Yeah, I always take them apart and build them up. I have the old KO Propo, which is nice. I used to like it when I was a little kid, that EX5. I also have one of them old Challenger high-tech, that brown one, remember? I don't know if you guys remember, because it's real old. It was a high-tech Challenger, and it was brownish color. It was back then it was okay, but now. Omar says he traffics diamonds to pay for his RCs. I swear, you don't need none of these expensive RCs. I really don't have too many expensive ones. I kind of like the mid-priced ones because I ain't going crazy. I don't have that much money to buy like them all them Creightons and all them ones. But you could have fun with a little cheap like this one right here. If you didn't have an RC car and you had this one here, this one toy for like $70, you would have fun with it. Filthy Co's got to eat some grub. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. JP Slayer Racing's asking if I'm going to FPV it. The only thing I did with the FPV, I don't drive with the screen like I use the GoPro, and you could drive with the screen, but I don't. It's too hard. It's crazy. I tried that a long time ago. I guess you have to have a real good system to do it. Like it's responsive. Only thing I do with my cars now is I put the GoPro on there and have it looking like you're driving the car, and it shows like the speedometer and all that. Bob Andrews asking, do I have any dirt bikes? I used to have a dirt bike RC, and I used to have a Thunder Tiger, the on-road, the RCs. They were fun. I had a few planes, nothing fancy, and I tried one of them planes that's shaped like an arrow, like that, with the back with the flaps on it. Oh my God, those were hard to fly. Omar saying the FPV is only good on the slower, like the crawlers. I can't imagine driving an RC car with that on there. Yeah, that was it. It was one of those flying wings. They were crazy to fly. Yeah, these Fly Sky radios, actually, they go really far. You don't even have to put the antenna out in the cars. Most of them, I just put it inside the little boxes and stuff. Adventure Time RC says the wings are fast. Yeah, what happened to me is I bought one. I forget what it was called, 2 kits, and I built them. And I was first getting into airplanes, like with 3-channel ones, and I never flew the one with the 2, like what are they, airlines, whatever they call it. And I got it, and I was throwing it up in the air. It was crazy, and they're fast. They're not slow. I can drive anything. Says I love my Gen 8. Yeah, it's a nice truck. You could work with it and make it a lot better, but it's good. I like the body. It looks real sweet on it. I can't imagine driving the car You'll be driving your car FPV in the woods, and then you'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden you'll see someone grab it and run and take it away. You'll be like a mile away, and they'll be like, "Oh, look at his car." Elevon, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Fly Sky stuff's pretty good. It goes far. I never had problems with it. Only thing I got to get for this TRX4 I didn't do, the one thing I didn't upgrade that I think would make it work better is I got to get one of those, you know, the trays, the lowering battery tray. That's the only thing I left. I got it stock still. I didn't bother to get one, so I got to get one of those lowering battery trays for the center of gravity. JB3161's in the house. Everyone hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. He says he pre-ordered Gen 8 before Christmas. It just came now in town at UPS. I email. Tell them hold it there and I'm coming to pick it up. Beauty! What color did you get? Practical Man says he wants the TRX Sport. They made a new body. Did you see it for the TRX4 Sport? Did you see the new body that Traxxas came out with? It's like the TRX4 Sport, but it has like the back on it, kind of like, it looks kind of like this in the back. That's the problem. The more the bodies get all detailed, like with the plastic hard bumpers with the chrome parts, they look nice, but they start breaking easy. Yeah, if it tears, you could either put like where you know it's tearing, like I did it on a few of my trucks, like in the corners and stuff where I know it's starting to tear or a weak spot. You get that shoe glue and you put a little thin layer in there, and it's like it stays the hardness of like a little softer and flexible more than like a hot glue to soft kind. And that makes it protect it from cracking. You could strengthen it. Yeah, the Bronco's a nice body. JB3161, what color Gen 8 did you get? It's funny with this Fly Sky radio I got, they say you're supposed to get some kind of disc you could get, and you could use the radio or something, and you could do like the computer racing, like on tracks and stuff. Looks pretty cool looking, but they didn't give me the disc in here. I guess you have to get it somehow. duct tape he put in the body. Guys put duct tape in the body, that Gorilla duct tape. Whoa, my Gen 7. It snowed like probably like an inch or less here. So I got some footage of this one in the Gen 7 going in the snow. I still got a lot of stock footage from when I first got it. I got to put that up also. I got a lot of video footage. So hopefully I'll get some of that up next. I even got some old footage I did like of a grasshopper, and I think my my granite 4x4 I think I got, and maybe some of them toy trucks in the mountain. I got so much footage I have to make videos. Justin D's here, and he's asking, did I change anything on the Temper Gen 2? Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have a video up. I did a modification on it. So keep a lookout. Tomorrow there's going to be a new video. I made a change to it to make it work better. So just keep a lookout for that. I think this little thing works good. I drove it in the same spot as this Gen 8, and it was covered with ice, and it was going up the things this was. So I'm telling you, this little thing's a little beast of a crawler. It's really good. I got to try it up in the mountains. You could probably use lipos in it also, but you're probably going to have to use one of them buzzers. This thing's pretty cool. I like the way they made the front come open. You take out the pins. You take out the pins and the hood opens like a real car. That's actually cool. And the battery pack goes right in there. What I really like about it is they dropped, I don't know if you guys could see it, when the battery pack goes in under the hood. I don't know if you could see my finger here. Let me see. See right there where my finger is? They actually made the battery pack drop lower in the chassis instead of staying high. So that actually has a nice center of gravity. It ain't too high in the air. So it's like a spider on the rocks. It's real good. But I'll have a video tomorrow of a mod that you could do on this thing to make it better, and on the Doomsday and the Barrage, same chassis, like the axles rather. The axles on this little one are the same ones on the ECX Doomsday and the Barrage trucks, the Gen 2s. That's what's nice about it. It says 1/18 scale, but I swear it's like it's like a 12th scale. Yeah, and the guys were saying the Gen 1, when you gave it gas, had a lot of torque twist. This one feels like it's pretty solid, and it goes straight when you give it gas. It don't twist up or nothing. Yeah, because I got the wheelbase on this. If I get my Doomsday out, the Doomsday is like a hair, like a little bit longer, so it ain't that much. So it's pretty nice size. It's really good. You can see it next to this. You know how big these the crawler wheelbases are. Look at compared to this TRX4, it's not that much. It's smaller, but when you get like the Doomsday and the Barrage, it's a little hair larger, so it's not that small. That's what's nice about it. This one here, I did the modification with the steering. I bent the rod a little bit and put that so much better. Turns a lot better too. Adventure Time RC. Yeah, this one's actually, I don't know if you see my video. I floored it for a while. It's actually pretty quick. It's fast, so it worked pretty good. It didn't twist up or nothing that bad. It's nice. I like the way it runs. And they put a 32-turn motor in here. And in the Doomsday one I have, you know, the one I have with the old truck body on with the red lights, that one comes with a 390 motor. It's a little longer to can, but it's a 25-turn. This is a 32-turn, but it's a 180. It's a little shorter, but it has plenty of power, this thing, and it's fast. It's good. It's good the way they did it. Yeah, Wayne, the Gen 8's nice. You could just do a little tweaks to it and make it a lot better, but it's a nice truck. I like it. It looks real good looking. You can see it. Just looks real nice on the trails. It's a real good. They did so nice on the body that on it. Yeah, the ESC is like a whistler. It makes a little high frequency on it, I think. Let me see if I got the battery in this one here real quick. Let me go get the let me move this one somewhere. Are you talking about the Gen 1 is loud? Yeah, the Gen 8's nice. People get mad at me for like modding it. No, you don't have to, but that's my nature. If you look at all my videos, if I get a stock car, I'll try to make it better without adding aftermarket parts. I try to fix the car to work its best with all its stock parts that come on it before I get an aftermarket part. Let me run and get the battery for this little guy here. I want to see if the ESC, if it makes a noise. Like I said, this one's cool. I like the way the hood opens up. I like the way the hood opens up and you put the battery in there. And I like that they give you this light bar for on there. You don't have to put nothing on it. Comes with it. You guys see the light bar? It's pretty neat. Adventure Time RC, are you talking about you got the Temper 2 and it's the ESC's loud, or you're talking about your old one? This one, This one has like a high frequency whistling going on all the time, like that's how it is. But it's, look how fast he goes. I like it. It's cool. See if it climbs up my arm good here. But the ESC does have a high frequency whistle all the time. I could hear it. But I like that they give you this light bar. It's awesome. Charlie RC. He says later. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Take care. Justin D, sounds the same as mine. Temper. Yeah, it makes a little whistling sound. That's the high frequency, I guess. That's what they are, high frequency, the ESCs. But this little thing, it flexes nice. You could adjust the shocks too in a couple positions if you want it softer and flex more. But I think they got it right to be a little stiff, that way it doesn't twist up. Brad Coleman, why does it have a 1/10 frame? This one, it's really like, they say it's 1/18 scale, but I think it's more like a 1/12 almost. It's probably like a 1/13 scale. And here's how big it looks next to that one. This thing here, this thing got the biggest body on it. It looks huge, even compared to like other trucks. Yeah, the shocks, you could, I think there's like there's 3 holes on each side of the chassis. Actually, there's 4 in the rear. In the back, you got 4 positions. And in the front, you got 2 more down. So I know if you angle these down and the tops of the shocks in, it'll make it twist easier. When you angle the shock hit the tops down towards the center of the chassis, you'll get easier flex. It'll get softer. Now it doesn't look so big, does it? It is. It's like, so when I took my brother out on the trail with the Gen 7 and it snowed a little bit, we got probably about a ½ inch or so, an inch maybe. And we were riding them. And he's like, what the hell? He goes to me, why does that one sound so loud when you hit the rocks and stuff? The body is so big and it's like a big box, like a speaker box, that when you hit something like on the bumper, it's like really loud on the trail, like you could hear it. Take care, Omar. Thanks for stopping in. But this thing's a little cool truck. I like it a lot. I don't know. This thing could give a run to any of these TRX4 and this one. With what I took it out that day for the first test, I was so surprised this little thing worked so good. And the funniest thing is, I don't know if you guys could see because I don't have none. I could use the top of this truck here. This, did you see the ground clearance this has? This has really small pumpkins that come down barely that far from the bottom of the axles. And it has a lot of ground clearance for the size of it. So it's kind of nice. That's why it goes over stuff good. JP Slayer says, I like the little, yeah, this is cool. And I like the light bar they give you in here for, I guess, for free, kind of. Has a light bar, which is kind of cool. Brad Kilman saying, hey, Steve, did you know Nikko had a 1/10 scale nitro car that could go in reverse in the late 80s or 90s? No, I didn't know that, but I know Kyosho made them with the reverse. They had like a little fan on there with the like a rubber O-ring to cool it down, and they had like you put it in reverse, and they went in reverse, the Kyoshos. Crawler Junkies asking which one you like better. Out of what truck, the TRX4, the Gen 8, or this little one here? Scottzilla, this is the Temper 2, the ECX Temper 2. If you want to get into like crawlers and try it out, you should get one of these. It really crawls really good for what it is. And it's not that bad. I think it's like 149. And if you get it from the link I left in my description, the Larry's Performance RC, tell them Shen RC and Steve OD sent you, and you'll get a discount on it. You'll get it even cheaper because he gives us a good deal. I could see you right now bringing it at the racetrack. Guys will be laughing. He can't get air. Yeah, Brad, there's not too many nitro ones left anymore. That's the problem. The nitro ain't as big. And if they are, they're like the buggies that they race, so they don't use reverse anyhow. They're the 1/8 scale buggies. Scottzilla RC knows about those. They got the nitro ones, and you don't want reverse when you're racing. Hey, Model Nutty's in the house. The mad scientist of modding the toy grade cars. Also, Scottzilla, they give you everything with this. It's ready to run. They give you the battery, the charger, the radio. Everything's ready to run right out of the box. And it's waterproof also, so it's cool. The radio ain't that bad neither on it. It's pretty nice. It has a lot of adjustments inside. I don't know if you could see. It's pretty good for a stock radio. It's got the blue caliper behind it. It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I ran this in the snow and ice, and it did so much better than I thought. I put it this way: when I was doing the film with this one in that snowy ice, I couldn't even hardly walk on there. It was all like slippery so bad. I was afraid I was gonna bust my you know what. And this thing, I was like, how the hell could it go up the hills when it was like ice? But it did. It was good. Practical Man says he has nitro planes and a nitro heli. Holy, they must be wicked. Yeah, Brad, like that Kyosho Fox has the 3-speed gears in there. I don't know how they would make that with a reverse. The clutch has a 3-speed clutch thing with gears. Yeah, the tires on this model, Nutty, I don't know if you could see them. They're really soft and nice and grippy. I think the tires are real. These tires would probably be nice to put on your, like the ones we got, the Doomsday. They're like the same size. They're actually bigger than the stock ones, I think, a little bit. And these are bead locks. They sell the bead locks already, but the tires weren't listed, but these would probably make a nice tire for them Doomsdays. Scott Zilla's gonna warm up some food. Be right back. Run for the grub. Yeah, these tires are nice. They're so nice. I almost feel like I said, I might want to try them on my the Doomsday I got over there. They look like they would do good. Oh yeah, Crawler Junkie's in the house and he's asking about the Gen 8. My Gen 8 tires got so soft, they're almost like gushy now. They're really soft. But I don't know about a normal guy because I drove mine at least a couple miles in the mountains so far. But like right now in this room in the garage, I don't know where my stock tire is, you know, the one they give you extra for the rear. If I had that right now in this temperature, they would be hard as anything, whereas the ones I use now are like soft. I don't know where I put it. I would show you. I don't know where the hell I got it somewhere. Let me see. Hold on a second. I don't even know where the hell I put the tire. I'm sorry. I would show you. I don't know where I put that tire. Now I'm going to be wondering where the hell did I put my extra tire in. Yeah, you could probably take these apart. I was thinking, take them apart and wrap the inside of the wheel with that thick solder you use for the house pipes. Then put them back on if you want to weight down your wheels. That'll work. JB3161 says he still has his old RC10 GT. I got an RC10 GT. I have some videos up. I still have mine. Yeah, Crawler Junkie, they freeze like I'm telling you right now in here. If it's like 50 degrees, the one that I didn't use stays hard as a rock. But these ones I used got soft for some reason. I just don't know where I misplaced the extra wheel and tire. I would show you the difference. One's like a rock. I don't know where the hell I put it. I don't know where I put it, but after using them for like a long time, they did get squishy and soft, so they broke in. I got this boat in here. Looks pretty cool. And this little boat. But I don't know how I'm going to review it. All the ponds are frozen now. I don't know if I can find a river to take it to test run it, because it got cold here the last like week and everything, the ponds froze. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this one here. But I got this one in to test out. Looks pretty neat looking. I think I'm gonna try to find a river to go to because it's cold out. But that's something new that'll be on the channel. Yeah, I was thinking of putting some weight in it, but I wanna try it a few more times first before I really start modding it, because I didn't really give it only in the snow and ice a try with this one here. I want to test it out a little bit more first. Even before I switch the servo, I don't want to switch that out. I want to test it out. You can tell they're sticky tires. You can tell they're sticky tires because when you pull them up and squish them together, they stick in the inside. You can feel that they stick the rubber together. So they used a good tire. Adventure Time says, Steve, boating in the winter is fun and can get interesting. Yeah, but all my ponds are frozen now, and I gotta actually find like probably like a river, a river. So kind of I'm worried a river with the current. If something happens, the boat will be gone. It's funny because like a week and a half ago, everything was not, it was melted. There was no ice on the pond. And now it got cold for a few days and it got bad. Model Nutty, I already know that. Fishing pole's always in the trunk. For fishing also, because you never leave one out of the car. You always never know when you see a nice fishing spot and you can take out the pole. That and a little miracle box with a few lures in it. Always got to have that in the trunk of a car. The thing is, the river I know by me is kind of shallow, and then some parts to the right, it's like all rock sticking out. I'm probably gonna smack it up, float downstream into the rapids and rocks. Shin, let's see the little crawler on the towel ramp. Move the camera. I could do that real quick. I could probably do it on the ramp. Robert S. Test says he's not really into boats. I like to mod my vehicles too much. Oh my God, Robert. Boats? You could mod them more than RC cars. Boats are faster than RC cars. Them brushless ones, you can make them go so fast, makes your cars feel like turtles. I used to have a lot of brushless ones, but the ponds over here got that thick algae the past like probably like 8, 9 years. I used to do boats a lot, but the ponds just kept getting more of it every year, and you couldn't run them. So that's why I got that nice brushless, that big airboat. I don't know if you've seen my video, the Cajun Commander. That's nice because you could go right over the green slop and weeds. But the boats, you could hook them up and work on them. You could do everything and make them go fast. Yeah, them jet boats are cool. I was always thinking maybe I should get one, but yeah, boats are like the fastest. You could see videos of brushless boats and they fly. I don't know, you want to see the plank with this little truck here? I'll break out the plank and we could try this new temper up if you guys want. Brad Coleman says he's not into boats and planes or drones. I had a little bit of everything. I have like one plane left. I have a few little drones. I have the DJI Spark since it first came out. I only used it like 13 times. Almost like I don't even know why I bought it. Yeah, them little jet boats. Don't Pro Boat make a new one, a little micro jet boat? I think I seen it. Is that the one you were running? I don't know if I seen your video. Airboats are cool because, like Model Nutty says, you could take them anywhere. The Jet Jam. Yeah, they're cool in boats. I think they make a bigger one also, don't they? Honey Lulu's in the house. Hi, thanks for stopping in. That body came out like a beauty. So you guys want to see this one going up that plank or not? I could do it. I just got to turn the camera. Plank it. Send it up the plank. Send it up the river without a paddle. All right, let me get it hooked up here. Send it up the plank without a paddle. This is the new improved plank. This ain't the old plank. This is a new improved version. I switched my battery plugs to Dean's on it because everything I have is Dean's. All right, I'm gonna switch the camera and I'm gonna put the plank up, so I'm probably not gonna be able to see the comments too much because I'll be driving this little thing up that new plank. So hold on a second, guys. All right, let me see if I could get this here so I could see. I'm going to twist this laptop. And let me see if I could get my camera. Bring it out. Could you see the plank good? It's better further back like that. How's that? Oh, I'm talking close to the mic, so. Is that good? All right. Let me see if I could shine one of my lights over this too. Hold on a second. So you could see it better. Could you see the ramp better now? All right. Here it goes, nothing. It's a little steep, so I think I have marks on the floor. Oh yeah, I do. This was from last time. The Gen, what was it? The Gen 8 went that high. And, oh, I forgot what I used, the TRX 4, and then some other one went that high. But we'll start it down here first, see what happens. Now this is new with the towel on it, so I'm hoping all the tires will grip good to it now. There she goes. Oh yeah. Temper it. Pretty good. There's the drag brake on this one. Raise it up a little bit. Oh, hit the trigger. That wasn't good. That's pretty steep. I got one tire starting to lift barely. There she is. It's pretty good. Try a little more. That's pushing it. Holy smoky. Little thing's a little beast. Pretty good. Go a little more. That's a lot more. I don't know about this one. Oh, I got some of the right tires coming up high now. I think that's about it for this beauty. I got, whoa, that's insane. I'm going to try a little bit more. That's really high. It's like a spider, guys. Let me see the comments here. No problem. It's like a little spider. Try the TX4 to Gen 8. Well, this one ain't finished yet. It's still going up high, so I'm going to try this a little higher. Right now, this is up to the red mark, whatever one I had on the floor there, so I'm going to put it further. This is going to be the furthest one so far. There you go. That's steep as hell. Good luck. Oh. Oh no. I don't know about this. Holy God. See the right tire lifting up? That thing's crazy. That thing's awesome. I'm happy with it. That's freaking high. Oh my God. Oh! The drag brake works nice on this one. That's freaking high as hell, guys. This is real high. I don't know what degree that is, but it's pretty high. The towel seems to work good for the traction. Ah! That's sick. Let's see if I can get up there. I'd say that's about all she got. This thing is not, this thing is crazy. So what do you think of that one? That's the new garage crawler champion, that is. Yeah, Drifto, it's working awesome so far. But this little thing went real good. I don't know if the Gen 8 or anything's going to go. It might. I think I could get it to go just a hair higher, but it looked like it was starting to tip. What about this toy? No, I ain't going to try that. How about this one? My modified WL toys? Or you guys want to see the Gen 8 try to go up it? Which one do you want to see, the Gen 8 or the one I modified, this one here? I was thinking about getting one, but they are in the store only. Gen 8, all of them. All right, we'll try this one first. I think I got the radio here. Ugh. Let me get the battery for this one. Oh, that's the battery I was using in the Gen 8. I don't know how this one's going to be. I have a feeling this one here is going to do like a torque twist. Wish I had I'm going to mark the floor. I'm going to mark the thing here so we know how far the temper went. Yeah, that's way over 50. That's up pretty tall. the next combatant. Here she goes. We'll leave it at the same position to see what happens here. But I don't know about this. This is pretty steep. Let me get behind so you can see me. I don't know if I could drive from here. WL Toys modified. Oh, no way. The temper's got it, guys. No way. Boo! The temper, that thing's like a spider, I'll tell you. Try. Boo! I think the temper's the ramp king. This one just flips. See, the front tire comes up. I think this one's had it. Yeah, that's about it for this one. She's a goner. That's it. Damn. That's it for this one. I think the temper is like a spider on that damn ramp there. This one I used to think worked good, so I don't know. What shall we try next? Let's spice it up. Plank climb with the bottom edge of the plank resting on the top of a climb. Red little truck. I could try that little tracked vehicle. Yeah, I think this one here, it's like I said, like when I used it outside, it felt like a spider over the rocks. Want to do the Gen 8 now? All right. We get the Gen 8 going. This the Gen 8? Yeah. This one's huge. Try the tracked vehicle. I'm going to try the tracked one. I'm going to try it. Don't worry. Let me mark this thing where that one went. WL toy. All right, where did I put my battery for this? I'm going to put the battery all the way forward in this one. I'm going to leave this battery pushed. I'm going to push this battery all the way up to the front. Oh well. Here goes nothing. Perfect. That's the way you put this body on, guys. Jenny, plank test. Alright, I'm going to start it further back because I have a feeling this one ain't going to go that high. Here goes nothing. Let me get behind this because when this falls, it's going to be a big. Oh, look at that. It's pretty good. Open her up. That's a lot. The temper is still further than that, so. What's happening is the rear bumper's hitting, so I'm going to probably just give it a little push. Whoa! Damn, them back tires are squishing out. Gen 8's going pretty good. We're almost getting near the temp. I'm going to just try temper. Now, this is like a ½ inch difference. The temper went a ½ inch more. But this one's the bumper's going to hit, so I'm going to have to help it up right here. Oh, Nelly, the front wheel's coming off on the other side. Ah! Try it again. That's about it. That's about it for this guy. See if it gets up that. No. Oh, that's about it. It would have made it up. I stopped. Well, that's the Gen 8. Whew. That was the Gen 8 right there. The temper 2 is the king. Try and not reverse, it'll flip right over. I tried that already on it a long time ago. I tried one in reverse, it just flips right over. The 1/18 scale Ruckus is a fun little truck. Yeah. Took my Gen 8 for the first one last week. Tips over backwards a lot more than I thought. Yeah, it worked a lot better though with that carpet on the with that rather the towel on there. Before you couldn't get up nothing. Why do RC vehicles seem more powerful in reverse? I think it's an optical illusion because the weight's in the front. When you go in reverse, it makes it feel like it's faster because the back picks up, like wants to lift up. Not bad for a full-bodied crawler. Yeah, it did pretty good, Sammy. So what should we just try the I'm going to glue an old towel on my board tomorrow. I didn't even glue it all on Driftomaniacs. I glued the front top with the goop, and I folded it around and glued it with the goop, and I put tape in a couple spots, so it's like kind of like I wrapped it kind of like a present, kind of. So should we try the Gen 8 before the night's over? I mean, not the Gen 8, the TRX 4 Sport. Makes me wonder how the Gen 7 would do. Sport. Jonathan's asking what angle. I don't know what the angle is. We just just been marking spots on the ground, and I've been using all different trucks here. Like this little temper thing killed them all so far. It goes up the steepest. I just did the Gen 8, and I did my WL toys. I modified into a crawler. Beat by $160 crawler. Yes, and the little red one too. All right, we'll do the sport now. I'm wondering now that I've seen that Gen 8, I'm wondering how my Gen 7 would do. To be fair, I'm going to have to get the body for this one. Let me get the body real quick. This is the first time I'm running it with the new radio. Would help if I plugged in the battery, duh. Got power. I'm just going to leave it where the Gen 8 was so we could see if this one goes up first like I did with the other one. All right. TRX 4 Sport plank test in the same position that the Gen 8 got up. I'm going to just try it from there and see what happens. Here goes nothing. Same thing's happening with this one. The bumper's hitting on there, so I'm going to just put it up. Oh, we're getting the bounce on this one. This one can't hang it. Oh, there it is. It's almost, whoa, I must have the drag brake not on. I didn't set it up. This feels like it's almost the same as the Gen 8. I can see the fronts picking up. Let me try a little bit more. Man, this goes a little higher than the Gen 8. Oh, it almost flipped. Oh, I think that's it for this guy. That's about it. This one went a little higher than the Gen 8 though. That's about it for the TRX4. It looks like it just started picking up, but it went a little higher than the Gen 8. So the TRX4 Sport does go a little higher than the Gen 8. The Gen 8 wasn't as good as this one. This one I had to push the ramp up a little further. This could go up a little higher. But it's not much. It's almost kind of the same. It's a little bit better. Not that much of a difference. But it did do better, as you could see. The ramp went up. At least my new radio works good in it. Except for I think I have the drag brake off on it. Oh no, I think I have it set for trail mode because I don't really go like high on an angle like over rocks and have to stop. But nothing beats this little guy. This one here was killing everything. Should we try the toy? How about the toy? Yeah, the TRX4 has like an ESC with a higher frequency. Well, let's try this little toy here. Let me see how I gotta find the radio in this box. Oh, forgot about this one. Which one is it? Red one. Oh, stay there. All right, I'm gonna try this red one. I gotta get 2 AA batteries. Hold on. And a screwdriver. I'm gonna run this truck here, guys. This ain't the stock battery pack. This usually uses like a NIM pack. I put this, what is it, a 600 milliamp. This is a lithium ion. Gives it a little more power. So I use this in these, so I'm gonna use this.